who we have here. Look who we got here. My man has to sit down to put his socks on now. Come on. You ain't that old yet, are you? You ain't that old yet, are you?
Yes.
That's right. We got Kyle Weisenberger.
How's it going, guys?
We got our traditional sausage biscuit, and I got my pajamas on. I know y'all like my pajamas. Look what Kyle did. He burnt all the sausages. Look at this. Burnt.
That's how I get my name. Burnt Burger.
Tell you a funny story about Kyle. We were traveling last year, first together, and we told him, we said, all right, you're in charge of cooking hamburgers. So we come back and them things were like cold. Like we were eating cold with lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise, and onions. And so his nickname now is Burnt Burger. Come on, Mike. Come on. This is Mike's breakfast. Oh, gosh. Nothing but honey buns.
Honey buns.
Because that's what his wife calls him.
Exactly.
Cindy says, you so sweet, Mike. I'm going to send you with your breakfast of the day, and it's honey buns.
I'm on a diet, Dudley.
A diet?
Muffins.
Oh, look what Cindy sent him. Oh, little bites. Oh, they're so cute. And I'm cute. So today is going to be practice day number 1. And the good thing about it is I thought I won't be able to film for you guys because of rain. So the rain's not supposed to come in until later on today. We're here at Lake Seminole in Georgia. So it's exciting. This is stop number 3. Practice is where we're at. And by FLW rules, we gotta wait till like forever to put our boats in. So that boy right there is going stir crazy, not being able to put his boat in. He's look at it.
2 hours ready to go.
I know. He's like been pacing the floor. He's ready to get out on the
Ready
water.
for that sun to come up.
So a Bill Taylor rule says, "Hey boys, I'm gonna let you sleep in, and so the young kids won't get an advantage over some of the veterans out there who need to sleep in. So we're not gonna let you go till 7 o'clock." Alright, day 1 practice, idling out. As you can see, the storm has just demolished everything. So basically I'm going to give you kind of an overview. So you guys want to know, what do you do on, when you go to a brand new lake? Well, last time I fished this was, I think, 20 years ago. So it's basically a brand new lake to me. And basically I'm going to go try to get a feel of what's going on first day of practice, meaning I think they're going to be spawning. Always start off with what you think the bass might be doing, just to kind of give you a general idea. Hopefully we get bit pretty quick, get a clue of what we need to do. And basically I'm going to show you the map. We're going to do, first day, I'm going to ride around a lot. I'm going to go to some backwaters that I looked at on Google Earth. There's definitely some clean water back in here. So as you can see, I got, a lot of places I want to check out. So my feeling is that we're going to have fish in all 3 stages. So we're going to have fish in the pre-spawn, post-spawn, and spawn stage. So I'm just going to go out right now, day 1 of practice, try to get a feel for what's going on, look to see where some clean water's at, and hopefully we can put something together. I don't know if y'all can see that, but that is a massive stump right there. I mean, the water's crystal clear. There's no telling how old that stump was right there. Alright, I'm going to give you a midday update. Today is one of those days when, like I mentioned this morning, where you have a lot of areas to look at. So what I've learned so far, and we're only like at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, but what I've learned so far is that I've seen quite a few on the bed. So I know that the spawn is going on. What's puzzling is that I haven't seen any fry garters. So what would that mean? Like what if you go to an area and you start seeing spawners, you can kind of gauge where they're at in the spawn. Meaning, if I was to have seen a ball of fry in a male garden, fry garters, then I could say, hey, they're a little bit further along than you know, the first of the spawn. But what's weird is that I see a lot of beds, and they're not on every one of them. The water temperature is like, you know, it's fluctuating between 68 and 70 degrees. So there's a lot of spawners, and I say a lot. I've probably seen 25 or 30 this morning, and no fry garters. So to me, that's indicating, hey, they're in the beginning of the spawn. But when you have water temperature that's 68, 70 degrees, typically you're going to see a lot of fry garters, and you're going to see, which I'm seeing empty beds. I don't know, whatever. I'm just, right now, I'm getting confused, but I'm learning though. So what I've done is I'm out here, like, see this big bay? This is like a big bay on the main lake. It's calm. I want to find where spawners are at out here, like, say, on the main lake, okay? Right here. So right now I've went from the backwater canals to out here on the main lake, and it seems I'm seeing spawning activity even out here on the main lake. So my gut feeling is, anytime that you are in a spawn, it's hard to beat the main lake spawn. You can go in canals and these little backwaters and you can find some, but typically the bulk of the population lives out here, right? And that's where I want to try to focus my attention on spawners at, is out on the main lake. So that's a midday report. I'm going to try to get y'all some footage here. I've shaken off quite a few today on a wacky worm, but they were spawners. So that's it for right now. Alright, we just made a move, and let me show you a little bit. We just come down here towards the dam. As you can see, we've been fishing, up this river arm right here. It's like 3 arms that basically this whole lake is 1, 2, 3, 3 arms. Come down here towards the dam, maybe to get away from the grass a little bit and maybe try some isolated cover, blow down trees. I don't know, but it's hard to get bit on a lay down tree when you got grass everywhere. So I'm coming down here, and I'm actually going to try some lay down trees where grass isn't really present. As you can see, it's very deep all out through here, so we got just a thin wall of possibly grass. That's my thought, guys. I have no idea if it's gonna work, but that's my thought. Alright, it's starting to rain here now. We tried down here by the dam and nothing. So basically right now, I'm gonna head up river. It's getting ready to start dumping on us. Again, day 1, I know I haven't showed you much. I don't even know if I've even got a recorded shake off or a fish, but tomorrow I'm going to show you some stuff. Hopefully, I'm going to bear down in a little area. Again, guys, I'm just kind of going all over the lake right now, trying to figure it out. We're supposed to have really strong thunderstorms this afternoon. So day 2 of practice will pick up here in just a moment. Alright, our phones just went off, and we got a tornado warning issued. And we're here with the metal roof. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it or not. That rain is coming down sideways. Whoa. Never been in a place where a tornado went off at. If it goes off, I reckon we're supposed to take cover. Mike, what do we do in a tornado situation?
Go to sleep.
I think Mike's gonna sleep through a tornado. Come on, Mike. We're supposed to take cover. Take cover, Mike.
The good Lord's got it in his hands.
We are all just sitting around bored because Bill Taylor got us off the water early. We had nothing to do but sit around and be bored.
What are you doing, Kyle? Gotta make you a perfect ham sandwich.
No, I don't want no ham sandwich today.
Well, that's all we got today.
Y'all judge it. Is that a perfect ham
Is that
sandwich?
enough?
What in the world?
Because the first year I did
I
this.
Today, I want the throw-up sandwich. This is called a pork butt, but it looks like throw-up. Look at that. It looks like Mike Sermon took and collected dog throw-up and put it in a bag. I mean, if you were to look at that bag, I mean, it really... Mike, where'd Mike go?
He's in that bathroom.
He's gonna make some of it. Mike, will you
verify that that's not dog throw up?
The
Pork, you're calling it pork butt, but I don't know.
That's the best pork butt you've ever had. It's been frozen. It's got a little barbecue sauce on it. It is good.
Yeah, you calling it barbecue sauce, but that stuff liable to be like some kind of...
Warm it up for 1 minute. It's the best stuff you ever had.
Well, how am I going to warm it up in a boat? I want to make a sandwich of it.
Yeah, warm it up right now.
I just want to make sure that you verify
Put it in there for 1 minute. I verified 2 sandwiches of it last night. I verified 2 of them.
Well, that's why you just come out of the bathroom. That's the scary part.
Oh my God.
All right, day 2. As you can tell, a vastly different day than day 1. Day 1 was shorts and t-shirts, and today is going to be 25-mile-an-hour winds. So, and then after last night's tornado, which I think 14 people got killed in Alabama, my heart is aching for those families right now. But it's just horrible. We had so much rain, and the water looks like it's already up, and so today I really don't know. I'm gonna head towards some clean water. It's supposed to blow 25 mile an hour today, so sight fishing for fish is gonna be kind of out of the question. So the focus of today, which is where I think it's gonna be one at anyways, is to try to find them in that open water. We're gonna be able to drift around and use some power bait. So hopefully today we can come away with a school of fish somewhere. This little area right here, you know, with the way the wind's blowing, it's got a bunch of backwater areas, what I'll show you right here. As you can see, we're coming in this little channel right here, and you got all these backwater ponds that go through here, which connects to a creek. So you got a big creek, and it's almost like a little highway that connects from this side of the lake to that creek. So I'm going to take a quick glance through here, and then we're going to go in this main body right here, which is Spring Creek, which is typically very, very clear, and see if we can, I don't know, find something out here in the main lake. Day 2 has been, you know, just almost just a horrible day. I've only had one bite. The wind is blowing 25 miles an hour, which you can't tell it from where I'm at. I'm tucked up in a little cut, but I don't know. Yesterday, you know, I had 15 or 20 bites. I know I didn't get y'all any video of that, but yesterday I had 15, you know, to 20 bites, and some of those were on a wacky worm, and looked at some on the bed, and, you know, now it's like this cold front has them things just shut off. And if you can see, I'm trying to do like punching these hyacinth mats, and just to see if I can, you know, maybe they tuck back up in some of these hyacinths. I don't know. I moved areas today. Like I said yesterday, I went all the way around in some of the river, not all the way, but, you know, I looked at a lot of stuff yesterday, did a lot of riding, and that's why I didn't really show y'all much. And then today I wanted to go in an area that I thought was clean, which Spring Creek, and I thought maybe we could come up in here and see some more fish on the bed, and it's just, I don't know what's happening. Right now I'm thinking this cold front, typically when it's cold, the fish, like, they'll get tucked up underneath this, like this hyacinth mat coming up right here. I mean, that's gorgeous. You got hyacinths surrounding a cypress tree. I mean, dude, that ought to be get the net, you know. I don't know. I've tried my wacky worm today. I don't know. This is, and it's only about 12 o'clock, but you would think by now I'd have more than one bite, but the water temperature is still warm, which I don't know. The water temperature is still warm, so I wouldn't think the cold front would really, I don't think it would affect them that bad. But I'm gonna have to get back out there on the main lake and look around, and, you know, because they should be, you know, even though it's windy, they should be biting pretty good, you know. I don't know. Right now, this is day 2 midday report, and not looking too good today, but that's okay. That's okay. We got time. We still got a day and a half to figure them out, so hopefully we can get it going. All right, guys, day 3, and after yesterday, I need to make a big adjustment. So to recap, I know you have already watched it. Again, it's hard to cram 3 days of practice in one video, but first day had, you know, quite a few bites on a wacky worm. You didn't see it, and then I saw some on the bed. Yesterday we had, you know, major tornado warning. Tornado came 30 miles from us, tons of rain, just got cold. You can see my breath this morning. It's done got colder, and the bad thing about it, we had about 4 hours of rain last night, and probably 35-degree weather, 40-degree weather, whatever, however cold. So that was 40-degree rain dropping on the water. You can see the haze where it's already cooled off the water. So not sure what I can expect, but anytime you are in situations like this, you got to keep moving, guys. I know from the first day I went shallow, had lots of bites, and yesterday we learned, I was like, not so much. I think the shock was on them fish yesterday. So today I'm gonna go out and try deeper. I mean, I know they've probably come in and pulled out off the bank a little bit, so I've got to find something. I gotta find something. I gotta find an area that I can throw a bladed jig, an A3, you know, something that I can dob some lures around where I know fish are sitting at, because I don't think they're going to just necessarily chomp anything that comes by them. So it's going to be one of these, get in the area, grind it. So today's goal is to find me an area where I can get a few bites that I know some fish are moving, finding migration routes, things that I know fish will constantly moving in and out of, and find something. Because right now I am scared, you know. I'm scared of the fact that I'm not on enough to win, to even come remotely close to winning a tournament. So Fishing just amazes me. It really does. Every time you think you know something in fishing, yeah, I figured them out, and stupid things will make you feel stupid. And right now, I feel stupid.
It's a big old alligator right there. I don't know if you can see him or not, but he's right there. Hey, buddy. See if I get close to him. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. See that? There's an alligator right there. I think he's sleeping. Hey, buddy. Oh my goodness. That man right there. Hey. Oh, he wanted to come up and look at me again. Did you see that? Oh, there's another alligator. Great day. There's another alligator right there. I don't know if this is a good area or not with all these alligators that done already ate all the 10, 12, 15, 18, 17, 19 pounders. Look at him. Hey, buddy. See him right there? He's easing on in. He's probably sitting, oh lordy. He's probably sitting there going, now why did you make me get all wet again? Why? You can see him going out through the lily pads there. All right, so this is midday report day 3. And right now, I have nothing going. And it's getting late for day 3 to have nothing going. This morning I crushed my trolling motor. Oh gosh, darn it. Oh man, I almost crushed myself into the alligator turf. Oh shoot. Can't go that way. That would have been something if I would have fell in right where the 2 alligators were. That wouldn't have been good. So the midday report, I'm getting distracted by the alligators. Midday report is basically my confidence level is like, I have really nothing going. The cold front has, as you can see, I'm trying some lily pads and there's a channel. I'm doing everything I think to get myself in an area to get bit, but I'm finding nothing. The sun's up right now, and I've tried chatterbaiting this morning, rattle trapping. What else have I done? I've tried flipping. So I'm going to take advantage of this time now while the sun is up and go see if I can find some on the bed that might be left over from when it was warm. Well, finally I was able to show you guys the fish. Now hopefully I just power pulled down. Oh, I truly am scared, guys. I really am. I haven't done much. This practice, here it is, almost the end of the day, and I haven't got anything going. I just caught that one on a bladed bait, and I'm gonna get my picture because really this is the only one I've caught for Instagram. Here we go. So you guys will see this Instagram picture. Yay, I get to show off a fish. Here we go. Alright. I don't know, guys. As you can tell, I'm not that excited. Truly in my heart, I know I'm not on much at all. But just to even get bit out here is a task. Let's see if we can get another bite.
Alright guys, well, you want raw footage of practice? You want to learn what's inside my head? Well, right now I can tell you what's going on inside of my head is a battle. A battle is going on inside my head. My heart is hurting. I know know I should have done better in practice, but I didn't. So here's a recap. And again, I'm going to start off with this and say,
Drive 22 miles.
Be quiet, Shamiqua. All right, I'm going to start off in saying this. I am sorry for not getting y'all more footage on day one. Day one, I really had about 20 bites on a wacky worm, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and I did a lot of looking. And then I was like, well, I'll get y'all some good footage, you know, day 2 of practice, day 3 of practice. And dude, I had 1 bite yesterday, day 2, and I only had a couple bites today on day 3. So I checked shallow again. I don't know what to tell you. I wish I could break it down a little bit more for you. But when you don't get bit and you don't catch them, I mean, what do you say? Am I, you know, the weather has affected them, no doubt about it. And here I am going to go into tournament number 3, and I don't even have a clue what I'm doing, where I'm going, or where I'm starting. So I know you guys, some of you guys can at least relate with me on that. You've been there, I've been there, and it hurts. My heart is aching right now because I know I've missed a boat. I've missed something, missed an area. I don't know. So what am I going to do tournament day? I'm going to go back to some of the areas that I had them on a wacky worm and see if I can figure out how to catch them. You know, they may have backed off in some of that hydrilla instead of them being up there on that bank. I don't know. I'm just going to go in those areas as of right now in my mind. I'm going to go in those areas and see if I can maybe see some on the bed, see if they backed off, figure out how to catch them off the bank. All right, guys. I know this wasn't a special video for you, but it's raw footage, and I appreciate you guys sticking with me, even though I didn't catch much in practice. But I appreciate you guys watching this video and subscribing and hitting that notification button. It means a lot to me. And I'm going to try to do the outro with driving. So here we go. The outro.